Okay, so we've touched on this a couple of times already. Affordable housing, funding K through 12 education, tax relief for Idahoans. Those are the top three things the public would like to see, would like to get, become a priority from lawmakers this session, according to the Boise State Annual Policy Survey. The first two have yet to be seen, but we've already seen a few bills addressing taxes and giving money back to taxpayers, from lowering the income tax relief to increasing the grocery tax credit. Well, today, House Speaker Mike Moyle brought out another tax break when it comes to property taxes. In Aspen, Shumpert is here now. Homeowners may pay less when it comes to this or get some help from the state to cover them. But if Moyle has his way, I guess his goal is to kind of break this all apart, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And Speaker Moyle actually said he's trying to hit all three tax brackets: income relief, property tax relief, and sales income. But today, Speaker Moyle introduced his property tax relief bill, which would take $100 million and give it back to taxpayers in two different ways. Half of it would come from the expired bond levy equalization program the state ended in 2023. That account has about $63 million left in it. Moyle wants to take $50 million of it and offer one-time property tax relief to homeowners. Now, that remaining $13 million from the expired program would be put back into the state's general fund. The other $50 million of support Moyle is suggesting would come from online sales tax revenue. Right now, a portion of online sales tax revenue already goes into the state's school facility fund, which helps districts pay off bonds, levies, and cover construction costs. Moyle wants to add an additional $50 million from online sales tax to that fund. Reducing the burden on schools means less money they would need to recoup from property taxpayers. Speaker Moyle says he'd rather give money back to the taxpayers than the state spending it. He says this bill is just a start and there's more to ease the burden on homeowners.
If I had my way, we'd get rid of them all the way. I don't know how to crack that nut. I don't know how to get to where we can do that yet, because every taxing district is different. Some are higher, some are lower. They're controlled by the locals, and I think that's important for people to understand. You all don't set those budgets. The legislature doesn't spend any property tax relief, any property tax revenues. Those all happened at the local level with locally elected people. Yet those of you sitting in these seats are always the ones that get blamed when there's problems there.
Now, Representative John Gannon, who did vote to give this bill a hearing along with the rest of the committee, says the state might want to proceed with caution when it comes to considering multiple tax relief proposals at the same time.
If we do the property tax relief and the grocery tax and some of the income tax, we could probably do that, but I don't see where we'd have the money for that other stuff. So we're getting kind of at the ceiling there.
So, Brian, a lot of tax relief options the state is going to consider. Of course, you heard me say this bill will get a hearing, and Speaker Moyle has said he intends to also introduce a sales income tax relief. We have not seen that yet, but are looking out for that as well, which would be his third.
Yeah, as Representative Gannon said, there is a lot of other stuff.
There is.
And so, well, we'll see what that looks like. All right, thank you very much, Aspen.